Hey y'all, good morning. We are on the water at sunrise, and when I say we, it's because I got a guest with me today. Old Daniel from Catfish SUMO and now Carp SUMO is out here with me today. We are in this mosquito infested backwater creek, but we trying some new gear. Like I said, he started a new company, Carp SUMO, and we've got his rods here we're going to be trying out today. The Carp SUMO chopstick rod. Dang nice looking rod. We've also got a bunch of new gear here to try out. We've got some pre-tied carp rigs. We've got some fake corn. Of course, I got the pack bait and worms to put on there. So we're going to cast some baits out in this. Well, there was one jumping right over there. Did you see that? They're already excited we're here. But we're going to cast some baits out. This is a narrow creek. It's got some depth to it. 7-8 feet out here on the other side over there. That's the deeper part. Gets shallower over here. But we're going to throw some pack bait and worms on this gear out and see what all we could get today. Could be carp, could be buffalo, could be some catfish working through here. Usually when I fished here in the past, get a little bit of everything. So we're going to have some fun today, man. Carp fishing, it's a blast. If you've never tried it, you need to give it a shot. It's so much fun. So I'm going to get baited up here. I'm going to show you the rigs, show you how everything goes together, show you what we're going to use as bait and all that. We're going to cast out. We're going to get started, y'all. So here's a closer look at the rigs. This is a method feeder, and Carp SUMO is going to be selling these too, but it's basically, you've got some wire here on the outside and a spring coil on the inside and a liner in the middle. So what I do, I take a little piece of braid, this is just 50-pound braid, and I put it between a couple swivels there so that when everything settles, you cast this out, your hook stays close to the feeder. If you don't do that, you could be your feeder ends up way up your line and this is a long distance away. You want this to be a few inches away from your chum pile, which you're going to create by packing pack bait around this feeder. So let me show you what we got here. This is a combination of breadcrumbs, panko breadcrumbs, corn, and jello mix. I think this is cherry jello mix today, but it creates just a doughy mixture when you mix it all up. And you're going to just take a handful of it here and pack it around this. And the way these feeders are, it's going to hold everything on there for you to be able to cast it out. And then once it's in the water a little while, it's going to start breaking down and creating that chum pile. That will attract the carp as they swim along. They'll come along, eat the breadcrumbs, eat the corn, and while they're doing that, they will get your fake bait here, which is just a piece of floating corn here we've got on a hair rig. Again, those are pre-tied. That's a number 6 size hook. Now what I like to do, I like to throw a worm on that hook. Well, where are all the worms at? Well, they're down there in the bottom of that container, ain't they? I like to throw a worm on the hook just to boost the odds. A lot of buffalo I have found really like worms, so they'll get drawn in by the pack bait, and there's a worm. And if a turtle or bluegill or whatever eats your worm off the hook, well, guess what? You're not sitting there with just a bare hook. Well, you kind of are with just a bare hook, but you've still got the fake corn there on the hair rig so that there's still an opportunity to catch fish just with it. And you will catch fish. If you just leave the hook bare, no worm or anything, you will still catch some fish with having a fake bait, something that what they're already eating down there out of your chum pile on that hair rig. So now that we've got all this set up, let's just cast this out over here. I'm just gonna make a little toss, kind of throw it over in the deeper portion of the creek. Daniel and I are, this creek is obviously very small, so I'm gonna fish just 2 rods here kind of to the left, and he's gonna fish 2 rods over here to the right. And this rig here, everything the exact same setup, but I'm gonna get it on there and we're gonna kick back and relax and swat some mosquitoes as we wait on these fish. They're everywhere, y'all. It's that time of year. We're in the fall. These mosquitoes, man, they're feeding up for winter, I guess. They're just rampant out here. Oh, he's got one. I'm supposed to be the star of the show here. Well, you gonna let him run in my lines over here?
Yep.
You better get control of your fish. Bad enough you catching the first one.
Oh, he's gonna come under your motor.
Well, that's your problem, buddy. That's your problem. I'm gonna stand up here. I saw your pack bait right there. Oh, there's a dust plume too. He's gonna get all up in our lines here, folks. He can't get control of his fish. I think he's purposely letting him do it. I think he's purposely doing it. You see us? Yeah, I think you in my line.
He's pretty far down from that pack bait. That pack bait's way higher on the line.
Yep, you bringing in my line over here. Daggone amateur fishermen catching other people's lines instead of... Maybe we can put our hook in his fish too. Whoever gets him, that's our fish. That's a carp. I saw him right there. That's a carp. I'm gonna try to get my line. Yeah, he's all up in it. Let me just give him some slack over here. He's put us out of commission. Not only has he caught the first fish, but he's knocked one of our lines plumb out of commission. Not a bad start right there though.
That's a good carp.
Yeah. We've seen some buffalo come up here and surface right in front of us. Actually, there was a splash right over there, buffalo, as I was looking over that way.
Oh man, this is gonna be a mess.
So there's some activity here, folks.
Oh, I might be out. Oh, no.
Yeah, you can cut mine if you need to. I got plenty more. It just so happens I know the owner of Carp SUMO and I can get more gear. Yeah, folks, he started Carp SUMO in conjunction with Catfish SUMO, and y'all have seen me use the Catfish products for years. So we finally got him to do some carp gear here for us.
Yes.
Nice. Just don't be stealing my thunder on this video again.
Oh, and both of our lines green.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a mess. You can cut if you need to.
Oh no, no,
Oh!
no, no, no.
Yeah. Did you get him? Oh, he's still in there. I'm trying to get the camera ready, folks. I was gonna take some pictures. He can't even keep a hold of his fish long enough to do it. Won't you look toward the camera? My God. How am I supposed to get you pictures? Okay, there's that. There it is, folks. Man, that's a pretty nice carp. Not bad for fish number one. I just wish I was the one that got to reel it in. I wouldn't have got everybody's lines tangled up, I'll tell you that. All right. I'm gonna tie another rig on this one so we can get back out there. Oh, there was another one over there that come up, folks. There's a lot of activity here right in front of our lines. I think we're gonna have a good day. Oh, buddy, we got one on. We got one. I'm trying to get the rig tied back on where Daniel cut me off, and this one's going crazy, man. Oh, he's running. Oh, he's running. He's getting over there on the other bank, y'all. Get him out from over there. Get him out from over there, would you? We don't want him in them trees. He's coming right at us. Let's see if we can get in one of Daniel's lines over here. Oh, no, he come off. Oh, no. Oh, man, after all that, I botched it. Doggone. All right, well, let's get both these rods back out of here now. And maybe we can get situated and be actually prepared for that next fish. As I'm getting this next rig together here, folks, you know, one of the things about using pack bait on a feeder like this, it's important and something to consider when you're buying gear, whether you buy, you know, these Carp SUMO rods or another brand. One of the things I think is important is having a rod with a kind of a soft tip. You don't want a real stiff tipped rod, because here's why. When you got all this feed here on a method feeder, this pack bait, when you cast, you want to just kind of lob it out there. If you've got a rod that's real stiff and you go to cast this, you'll oftentimes fling all of that pack bait off of the feeder and have to reel back in and start over again. So keep that in mind when you're checking out rods and whatnot. And of course, these right here, I mean, they've got a soft tip and are perfect for casting, but whatever you get. Oh, right there, perfect timing. Perfect timing on that. We still had the camera going. I just got that one cast back out, cast it out, and then got the other one here. Let's see if I can keep this one hooked. We're having an active day here, folks. We've seen a bunch of fish. And now we're hooking into them. We can just keep them out of them trees. That's the challenge with a place like this. The creek channel is so tight. If they run us over there on that opposite shoreline, there's all kinds of overhanging trees and limbs and stuff. The way this creek runs, it's shallow here where we're at, and it drops straight off to, it's depending on water level, it could be 6 to 8, 9 feet deep over there, depending on the day and how much water is coming through here. Boy, he's all, we just cast that dang bait out over there and he's all up in it. Oh man, I can't tell if he's over or under my line. He don't care, this fish is inconsiderate. He'll just do whatever he wants, he says. He don't care about that other line there. He said, Justin, you shouldn't have had so many dang lines out in a confined space. That's what that fish said, not me. Yeah, it's a common. I think this one might be a little smaller than his was. Let me get the net here. One thing about these carp, if you're gonna carp fish, you do need a net. Their mouths aren't really conducive for reaching down there and lipping them. Boy, he's run circles around it. I'm gonna have to cut again. Boy, he's made a mess of that line, folks. Get in there, fish. Oh, yeah, go ahead and get around my motor too, why don't you? Just really mess it up. There we go. Boy, look at that old knotted mess of my line, what he's done right there. Lordy days. Well, I don't know that he's front camera worthy, but he's getting some front camera time. His ability to tangle a line was definitely more impressive than his fight or his size, because he has done one hell of a job. I'm gonna have to just, I'm gonna have to cut that and retie, folks. I'm gonna be out of commission again for another minute or two while I do that. But like I was saying, when you're using a method feeder pack bait, the most important thing is being able to cast it wherever you got to get it to, right? And having a rod with a soft tip, very important, whether you use these rods or another model. Keep that in mind when you're buying gear for carp fishing. It's still wiggling. Something's at that feeder, folks. Maybe tail movement. Dare I pick up on this rod? No, he's got it. He's swimming. There we go. I felt like a slap on the line. I thought maybe he had tail slapped it as he got spooked and swam off. I think that's a buffalo, folks. I think we got buffalo number one of the trip. It's a small buffalo, but every buffalo I get, I just enjoy the heck out of. They're like a bonus catch for me. They're a slimy fish, but man, they're cool. And I just can't figure out how to target them specifically. I know they like worms. I've caught a bunch of them. That's why I use worms on the carp rigs all the time, because of the buffalo. This one here is just a small one though. At least comparatively speaking to what you normally catch when you get them, but still, I mean, it's a 4 or 5 pound fish if you just going out and wanting a fun day, fun afternoon of fishing, you know. Calm it down, buffalo, you whoop now. Boy, it's like, you don't want to calm down for nothing. But nice little buffalo here, you know, probably 4 or 5 pound range, which, I mean, when you're in these shallow creeks like this, and you're hooking into fish that are this size minimum up to, I mean, who knows how big a one you catch in here today, 15, 20 pounds, maybe bigger. I mean, this is awesome, man. And these things, I can't speak on buffalo, but like carp, they're pretty, you know, pretty widespread all throughout the country. So, I mean, you've got opportunities to catch them pretty much anywhere, lakes, creeks, rivers, I mean, all over, no matter where you're at. Carp are just so widespread, you're gonna have an opportunity to get them. So, very underrated fish, very underappreciated here in America, but they are a blast to catch. Oh, there goes Daniel one. All right, it's his turn, I reckon.
Where's your line?
Yeah, well, fortunately, one of them's reeled in, so you can only get tangled up in one right now.
I'm right next to that.
Oh yeah, you done gone and done it. We got a very limited place we can work with here. They've got to kind of stay in the middle to over here.
I don't know if he's still on there and he'll pop me loose. I don't think he is.
Well, you done botched. It's my turn again.
No, that doesn't count as a turn.
Oh, it counts as a turn. It totally counts. Yep. Tell him, folks. Oh man, oh, we got to get this one, y'all. I'm getting rebaited on the other one. Well, we're on some fish right here. I got to turn down the drag a little bit quicker than I want to. Try to get him turned. Keep him out of them trees. Y'all talk to him. Tell him where to go.
Into the tree. Into the tree.
Yeah, don't do like Daniel's fish done. Get all wrapped up over there. He went over and tried to get it unsuccessfully.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I didn't get the fish. I got the rig.
You got the rig, not the fish. Thankfully, this fish realized it was my turn and bit my hook. It's actually, since he had reeled in to go get the other one, this was the only line we had in the water. I may end up going down to one rod at some point today. If we really get them feeding in here. There's a bunch of activity here right now, that's for sure. You'll find hot spots like this. Sometimes there'll be creeks, so they'll just be all piled in there. That's another carp right here. All right. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do a second here. I'm going to set him back in the rod holder, and I'm gonna cast this other one out before I land him. Let's get this one. I'm about to rebait here on this one, man. I like getting action like this. I wanted to have a day where we catch some big fish. I also wanted to have a day where we get a lot of fish. And you can oftentimes do that when you go out for carp. I got that one a little more left than I've been casting. So it'll be up a little bit shallower, but that's all right. This creek's small enough, they're gonna find it. Okay, now let's get our net over here. Let's go over here and land this thing. Come here, carp. Get in that net. There you go. All right. That's a pretty good one right there. All right, there he is. Not bad, man. That's another one there that's probably in that, I don't know, 5 pound range, 7 pound range. He was a battle though. He is hell bent on getting over there in them bushes and limbs and stuff, but we got him out of it because unlike Daniel over here, we actually know what we're doing. We don't let fish get tangled up in all them limbs and stuff down there. All right, oh, look right here, look right here. This one, well, I about fell over. That rod tip right there was already getting hit. I'm gonna pick up on this thing. Let me pick up on it. I think something might have it. Something does have it. Watch this. We're hooked up just like that. We can't get the other one going. We're already hooked up again. This ain't what we want though. Oh, we don't want this. This old channel cat right here. What we got? Buffalo, carp, channel cat. All we need now is a turtle for the full range today. This might actually be a blue. I can't tell yet. You will catch a bunch of catfish when you go carp fishing, folks. That is a channel. Come over here. The old channel. If I told you channel cats how bad I hate yous lately, I do. I hate these things. Unless I go to someplace like Sandusky Bay, it's got some big ones. I don't like messing with them. We should leave my carp rigs alone. We out here trying to get carp and buffalo. This channel cat don't care. He said he saw a chum pile and a worm, and he's going after it. There he is, folks. You all can keep them channel cats. Some of y'all out there like them things, not me. All right, let's get the net out the way. And let's get these rigs back on and get them baited up again. And y'all, man, we own some fish right here. We tearing them up now. I just cast this one out. He's got him.
Is he back into that same damn log again?
What'd you cast over there for again? He's uncoachable, folks. Let me get this one out. he loses a fish in a stump or something over here, and I mean, why'd you cast back the same spot?
Because there was a fish there.
I mean, some people, folks, you can't do nothing for them. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera back off so Daniel can say some cuss words right fast. We got another one here, folks. I'm swatting skeeters. I ain't got time to be catching fish. Boy, he's going crazy over there. He's off to the races. This fish can move as fast underwater as what I can when I'm swatting mosquitoes. I tell you, we're here in the fall, man. I swear mosquitoes get worse as it starts to cool down a little bit. When the leaves start to turn, it turns them mosquitoes on. And they're out in full force today. What is it? Oh, it's a carp. I saw him there for a second. I thought it might have been a catfish. All right, let's get him over here and get him netted. Boy, he bolted hard. He took off, man. I love them initial runs. That gets me excited every time, especially when I ain't ready for it. Sometimes you'll see your rod tip wiggling and know they're around and know it's about to go off, but like I'm focused on swatting mosquitoes and, oh, he jumped right out of my net. Get in there. There you go. That's another smaller one right there, but another bite, and it don't take a big one to get the rod bending, get the line pulling, buddy. He was getting after it, and I released him going this way over here, so maybe Daniel will see a fish today. So far, all he can find is stumps. So folks, I know this isn't much of a fishing competition because one of us keeps catching fish and the other over here keeps catching stumps and snags. But for those of you that stick around, you'll see a real competition at the end of this video, because the second half of this, me and Daphne the dog, who's a real competitor, me and her, we're gonna race her new bike around the yard when I get home. So y'all stay tuned for that. Oh, another fish, another fish. Here we go again. Oh, he's making a run. He's going. Tell him to turn, come to the right and toward us. We don't want him in the trees and we don't want him in our other line. I still can't get over the tangle that one fish got me in my other line. I had to cut a big portion of my line off over there, y'all. He had me tangled up every which way. Are you peeing back there? I hear it hitting the water. I'd turn the camera around, but hell, this thing don't zoom and ain't nobody gonna be able to see it. Not that anybody'd want to.
It'd be an Easter egg for people watching.
One thing about it, fellas, if you do happen to get a video clip of something you ain't supposed to see of Daniel, you ain't gonna have to worry about your wives leaving you over that one. Boy, this fish right here, he ain't really running now. He feels solid though.
He's going back to that stump.
That's where he's headed, actually, toward that stump. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, these rods, I mean, they've got a soft enough tip to easily cast the pack bait, but they've got enough backbone when you do hook into a good one, you're going to be able to land them.
Don't lick it.
All right, let's get him over here. He ain't wanting to fight all that much now. He took off, but now we just been muscling him in. Now he's going to run back off. Another carp, another common. I'm hoping we bust a mirror carp in here today too. That would be awesome. I wouldn't mind getting some more buffalo and a mirror. I just want it all, folks. Come over here, get in there. Oh, there goes our left rod. There goes our left one. We've skipped his turn again. Let's get this one over here. That's a good one right there, man. That one's got some weight to it. Let's pick up on it. He's still, yeah, he's still there. Oh, we're doubled. He's over there catching stumps, folks, and we over here catching one fish after another. Heck no, I'm stingy like that. Yeah, y'all stay tuned to see me and Daphne race that bike, because you ain't gonna see much of a competition here in this fishing part of the video, that's for sure. This is a one-sided competition, buddy. I can't tell, is that a buffalo? I can barely see the side of him there. Oh, it is. We got a buffalo. We've doubled up here with a carp who's going crazy in the floor. And we got a buffalo who we're gonna put back in the rod holder here in a second. We get it over here. Yeah, all right, man. Oh, he's wound. He's wound up. All right, man. I know, I need another net over here. Listen, if you ain't gonna catch no fish, you could bring your net over here and help me out. Oh, the trash talking, folks. He's never gonna hear the end of it. There it is, man. little better right there. He's a thicker one anyway. A little bit more meat on him. All right, we ain't got time fooling. We gotta let him go. Let's get him on that side. Boy, I put him face down in the mud too. He ain't running off nowhere in a hurry. Now, let's get our buffalo landed here. We can't, oh, he's took back off. Boy, he's went under my power poles over here. Back over here. Now he's around this pole. Boy, this one right here, buddy. He's going everywhere except where he needs to go, which is in this net. It's always a cluster, folks. Always a cluster. There we go. All right. Get on up in here, buffalo. He's comfortable, maybe a little bigger than the other buffalo. There he is. Love these buffalo, man. Such a unique fish. That bluish green tint on them there with the brown. I think they're cool. Look, everybody calls them trash fish. You know, they're an undesirable species. But I think they're just undesirable because you ain't going to go out and catch them with spinner baits and crankbaits and stuff. I mean, anything not bass is undesirable here where I live. But, man, if you can figure these things out, they get big and they are awesome. All right, let's let him go. We're going to get both these lines cast back out and continue our domination of Daniel over here. See you, buddy. So, folks, before I rebait and cast back out, I'm going to show an act of mercy, an act of compassion. We're going to move Daniel on my left side over here because this way here is the entrance of the creek. Well, it's, you know, pretty good ways out that way. But fish that are working up through here are going to be, in theory, coming here first. So, you know, we got out here at sunrise this morning. So if those fish were kind of on out in the creek or on out in the main channel of the river and they're working up in here as the day goes on, in theory, they're going to be coming to my baits first. So we're gonna put him over here and see if maybe he can catch one or catch something other than a stump. But boy, I tell you what, if I start casting where he was at and I start catching them, you ain't gonna hear the end of it as long as you live, Daniel. I'm setting him up and he don't even know about it. Well, hell far, folks, he's reeling one in. I put him over here on where the fish are at. And
one on the other one too.
You sure it's a fish? Hell, I guess it is.
Oh no!
Oh, good. You was reeling in a stick. You was reeling in a stick's what it was. I knew it.
From there all the way over to here?
Yep, it was a stick. That's why the angle of the stick was causing it like a planer board to plane out. I tell you, folks, I'm a humanitarian. I put him. Oh, look right here. It's my turn now. This is awesome.
That is what you call baloney. But I'm pretty sure I got a fish
Oh, I lost mine too. Dang, I'm gonna cast it back out because I still got all my pack bait and everything on there. I'm just going.
You're putting that much pack bait right back out?
Yeah, well, it's still on there.
I'll put this much.
And my worm's still on there, so. Yeah. Here I was talking crap about him and I lose mine too. Bad Judy right there, folks. Some bad karma. Well, he finally caught one, folks. We moved him to the left and it killed our bite. I was just talking about how I was going to be talking trash about him. No, you don't let him get in my line over there now.
Got him turned around.
You steer him where he needs to go. Yeah, folks, we were starting to tear him up, and then we moved him over here, and just bad luck, I reckon. He brought his banana slicer.
Oh, where is that thing?
Every time you place an order at Catfish Sumo, he throws in a banana slicer to ward off the bad luck. Or is people who order from Carp Sumo, are they going to get a banana slicer too?
They aren't. That goes through a different ordering.
Okay, well, you know what? Carp like bananas.
They sent me a message. I just don't get it.
I've used bananas in my carp mix before, so carp like it. I don't know that it's bad luck with them. Oh, he's pulling now.
Yeah.
I bet that's a carp.
Not a catfish.
Definitely not a cat. So far, we just had that one channel cat today. Sometimes they'll really pester the heck out of you. There's a bunch of them around, and no turtles yet either. Oh, is that buffalo? I saw white. Oh, it is a buffalo, yeah. All right. Is this your second one ever?
I think so. Oh, and is he?
You still got a bunch of your feet on there. I think he might be, he's hooked in the fin.
Not a legal catch.
Well, you can go ahead and count him. I won't tell anybody. These people, hell, they ain't even watching at this point. They ain't gonna know. Still, that's awesome, man. That's 3 buffalo we've gotten here. We've seen a bunch more. Like the fish that we've seen surfacing, and when we just happen to be looking that direction when they come up, it's been buffalo. So there's a good number of them in this creek right now. And this creek, it feeds into the Tennessee River here, and it's one of a few creeks kind of in this area. So there's not a lot of options for them to come in and feed in the shallows like this. And we got a good population of them in here today. The way this creek runs, folks, while Daniel gets that unhooked, is it's kind of wider out there. It chokes down and gets deeper here, and then when you go back up in here, it widens out a little bit again. So fish kind of get funneled through this area, and it's also a little bit deeper water retreat for them, being a few feet deeper.
Calm down just for 1 second.
that buffalo's kicking his tail.
Come on.
I think that's bigger than any of the 2 I got. Nice fish. Nice buffalo.
See you later, buddy.
There you go. All right, well, hey, it's my turn again.
Yeah, we'll see.
There we go. It is my turn. Oh, he just come off, didn't he? No, he's still on there. He was just coming back at me. Oh, here we go. He ain't got rebaited over there yet. Good thing he didn't, because I'd be all up in it. All right, folks. These fish heard it was my turn.
Couldn't let me at least get my line in before catching the fish?
Well, I'm doing you a favor by not getting us tangled. You're welcome. Yeah, we've had some more come through. It'd be interesting to see here if... Oh, we ain't gonna know. He just popped free.
No.
Yep, I got a little too rough with him. Popped him free. Yeah, that's the reason, folks, when I set my drags so loose, especially in the beginning when they're making their runs, because these small hooks, the carp have real soft, and buffalo too, have a real soft mouth, and you'll just pull that hook right out if you ain't careful. And that's probably what I done right then. I tightened down a little too much and just popped it free, but that's all right. We got another bite. We've got some more fish coming through. I'm gonna pack our feeder here. This stuff, you know, you can spend a few dollars at the grocery store, have plenty enough bait for a day of fishing. And the worms, I mean, they're optional. You don't, Daniel over there, he's not using any worms. I just like to do it because I find I catch more buffalo with them personally, and just in my trips and stuff. But you'll catch a good number of fish just on having something on your hair rig, whether it's artificial baits like we've got today with the Carp SUMO floating corn, or you can put on real corn or other boilies or tiger nuts, or there's a bunch of different carp things you can use, but they'll hit it without a worm on there, is my point. And the artificial baits versus something like a real piece of corn, they just last longer, more durable. You don't have to redo it every time, so it's makes getting baited up again a little bit quicker. And the more time you can spend with baits in the water, well, more fish you're gonna catch. So me and him, I think we're both cast back out here now. We are back in the game, folks. Y'all, normally I wear a buff if I'm out in the sun, right? Just sun protection. Boy, today I got to put this thing on, try to keep the mosquitoes off of me. I mean, it is relentless. Well, of course, you're not going to be able to see them here on the camera and whatnot. Boy, they're just swarms of them. He's over there spraying DEET on himself. I ain't spraying that crap all over me. I ain't doing it. I'll sit here and get bit. I'll catch the malaria before I get the cancer from all these dang chemicals. But we're going to try the buff and see if that'll keep them off of me. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's my turn again. I told you it's my turn. He didn't believe me, folks. I told him. I said, it's my turn again. And I felt like I've got enough mosquito bites over here. We need some more fish bites to cancel them out. I've put this buff on to try to keep them off my neck, and now they're swarming around my face now. Oh, I got another buffalo. That's another one. Run this way, fish. I don't want him getting. Y'all tell that fish don't get wrapped around my motor. I feel like that's where he's, that's where we're heading if he don't turn. Well, he ain't fighting super hard, but he ain't wanting to come this way either. That's another one, man. All these buffalo have been kind of in this size range today, but boy, they're in here thick. There. I can't remember how many buffalo I've caught on any one trip, but it ain't been too terribly many, like maybe 5 or 6 total on a trip before. And now between me and him, I mean, we're at what, 4 today? I can't get him in there. Snuck under there. Doggone it. Y'all, one of you's hold the net here for me. Let me get him back out over this way. Ornery old thing, don't want to cooperate. Get over here in this net. Get over in that net. There we got him. All right. He saved all his energy so he can act a fool once we get him in here. Yeah, I mean, that's a solid fish, man. I guarantee you that's every bit of 10 pounds. I mean, they're thick. I mean, these are big fish for such a small creek. There ain't a lot of places, I mean, a lot of fish that's going to be this big that you can catch in this super tiny creeks and stuff. But the carp and the buffalo, I mean, you'll find them everywhere. Some of these big carp, I mean, buffalo and stuff, they'll be in water that barely covers their back. Ain't this something, folks? We moved him over to the left where the fish are at, and they swim right by his to come to me. They know who the star of this show is. Every one of them knows it. No, quit, buffalo, quit. Another one, man. That's a solid fish. Look at him, look at him, look at his tail right there. He's wanting to flop. He wants out of here so bad. Get on in, fish. Ornery devils. But I like them. All right, hey, more of the same. Me and you, we're gonna cast another bait out, and we're gonna sit here and watch these fish swim right by him. Hey, you got anything to say for yourself? You gonna catch another one?
Oh, maybe maybe, maybe not. You never know.
I mean, we've done all we can do for you. We put you over here where we were catching all the fish, and they come right by you and come to me.
You just know where to go.
He's tore up about it. Stay tuned. We've got an investigation ongoing. Daniel has exited his kayak. He's hiking through the bush here. He's going to come back covered in ticks. But here's why he's doing this. We've witnessed a crime of some kind. Some dude come back up here on a side-by-side, and we heard him coming. We don't think we were seen because, you know, we're out here in the creek. But a shot was fired. Something was dumped over here. And then dude picks up something, puts it in a bag, and walks back to the side-by-side, or razor, or whatever you want to call them, and drives off. I didn't even know this was accessible. I mean, I guess it's all overgrown back there, but probably somebody's property. So anyway, Daniel, he's getting infested with ticks. He's making the run back here. I'm gonna give you the full play-by-play report when he gets over there. Dude come along the edge over there on his side-by-side on the trees, and he went back over there. Oh, I just heard another shot. Oh, them birds are, maybe they're hunting them birds, maybe. I don't know. Can you hunt them big white birds? I don't know. But nevertheless, there's something going on out here that's more exciting than the fishing right now. So we're dodging bullets out here in the mean creek that we're in, and Daniel's on the hunt for it. Look right here, folks. Right here, he had a fish on. Give us the full report. You done lost that fish while you was gone. No, I saw the guy go all the way over there to that direction.
Oh, okay.
You was up at the tree line. What'd you see?
Okay, so first observation was when I got to the tree line, there's a bunch of pink ties, like the plastic stuff, marker tape.
Yeah, like survey marker.
Yeah, tied to the trees along, so I figured, yeah, it was just markers for them mowing that trail or whatever.
Or they're going to put a subdivision in back here.
Yeah, something like that. Or are they actually?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, hell, they're building everywhere else.
So, when I got down a ways, I thought I was at the place where I saw him stop, but I guess he was further down. But I noticed on the ground it looks like some kind of trap. It's like a pipe filled with like corn and stuff inside. And one of those pink tags is hanging above. So he's got a trap line set along here. So he trapped something, whatever it was.
It might be raccoons. Maybe they reached down in there and can't get their hand out.
Yeah, I bet so.
Okay. And maybe he shot one of them. Maybe one of them was in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was right on like a game trail.
Okay.
Going down into the water over there.
Well, yeah, he walked down to the water, but he walked through the woods over there, and I saw you kind of at the top.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've solved the mystery here. I'm telling you, man, when somebody comes up behind you out here in the middle of nowhere and fires a shot, like you start ducking, buddy. You're like, what the hell's going on here? I don't want no squealed like a pig deliverance stuff. Y'all ever see that movie from the 80s? Whew. Boy, it'll change your life. Change mine anyway. I'm watching my back when I'm out in places like this now. You got him?
Well, unless it's just a fin.
Well, it is. Disregard my chewing, folks. I snapped into a Slim Jim right before he started reeling that fish in. I'm like a Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. I hope it's a channel cat. Oh, a turtle. We've completed it, folks.
Trifecta.
We've caught everything they used to catch in here today with the turtle.
Rats. I didn't even want to know that there were turtles hanging out. But now that we know.
Well, at least you got him on the outside, not in the mouth. He'll be easy to get rid of. And it's a slider. We've done it all now, folks.
Actually, just hooked on his shell on the outside.
Even better. There he goes. We've caught everything there is to catch. We've solved an investigation. We've done it all today, folks. The only thing that's missing is you going to carpsumo.com and checking out all this new gear. Rods will be up soon. We got, oh boy, look at this. Perfect timing on this. I think that's another channel cat. I'm on a pile of channel cats over here to the right. So go to carpsumo.com. Check out all the gear that's available. More stuff is coming. Stay tuned. You too could be catching half-pound channel cats. What a sales pitch. And turtles. There he is, all 4 ounces of him. Can't even call him an eater because ain't nothing to eat on him. Well, for those of you chomping at the bit to see me and Daphne race that new bike of hers, stick around. That's coming next. But me and Daniel, we're getting the heck out of here. Our good luck kind of ran out. We was on a good bite for a little while, and then it turned into channel cats over and over again. And we finally moved to a different part of this creek, and we haven't gotten bit at all here. So we're going to pack it up, call it quits. The new gear, though, works awesome. I'm impressed with it, so check it out, carpsumo.com. You'll find everything on there, plus keep an eye on the site too, because more stuff is coming along the way. But again, those of you sticking around, the real competition, I've dominated Daniel out here today, folks. Real competition's about to start. Oh, here she is, folks. Here is the real competition on this video. Daphne the dog, aka the baby cheetah. There she is, and all her beauty. Me and her, we about to race her brand new bike, y'all. She got the A-Pass M1 Pro step-through model bike. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take just a couple minutes here, tell you about the bike, do a quick walkthrough, show you all the various features on it, and then me and old Daphne here, we're gonna race this thing. We're gonna put it to the test, see how it rides, check out the speed and all that by racing each other around my property here. So first off though, let me tell you about the bike. Now again, this is the A-Pass M1 Pro model step through, meaning you can easily get on and off this bike because of the way that the frame is designed. A lot of these bikes, especially the mountain bike styles and even the moped style bikes, the frame set high off the ground. So if you are somebody who is limited in mobility or maybe flexibility, it can be difficult to get on and off some of these electric bikes. But this one here, I mean, if you can lift your leg up about a foot and a half off the ground, you can easily get on and off this bike. Makes it super easy to get on and off. But you can see this is a big bike. It's got the 26-inch fat tires. Those are puncture resistant tires. So if you're riding off-road, on trails, places with thorns and things like that, those are going to be a lot more durable for you than a lot of tires. It's got an 1800 watt motor on the rear wheel here. So give you up to 36 miles an hour speed is what they claim. And well, we're going to find that out when we go down this hill over here. But up here in the frame is where your lithium battery is stored, and that is a 48 volt 17.5 amp hour battery. You can remove it from the frame or it locks in and you can just use the charging port right here. It's also got an on and off switch, which is helpful too for keeping your battery charged when it's not in use. The display up here, and we're going to be looking right into the sun, so I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera there, but we'll try. But you just turn it on your keypad over here. Just hold the power button for a couple seconds. It will pop on. Gives you your battery life indicator at the top, speedometer. This here is your pedal assist. Goes up to 5 levels, which can be increased or decreased on the left handlebar. And what that does is that when you pedal, the motor will assist you, making it easier. So like if you're going up inclines or hills, the motor will kick in and help you pedal and save you some energy. And then down here on the bottom is your odometer, and you can see this bike is practically new. It's got 0.2 miles. And we're gonna see what this thing can do today, y'all. I'm excited about it. But otherwise, the rest of the handlebars here, just like you'd see on any other bike, you've got 7-speed Shimano gears if you want to ride it like a normal bike. Got your brakes, you've got a horn, your lights here. The lights are actually integrated in, so of course you got a big headlight here, but what I mean by the integrated lights, back here on your tail light, when you squeeze the brake handles, this lights up. So if you are riding out on the road, that's a very nice safety feature to have if you're out around cars and vehicles and such. Also got a big rack here on the back, so if you need to haul your fishing gear, camping gear, or groceries, whatever else you may need, you can store that there very easily. So again, A-Pass M1 Pro step-through model. Y'all, it's a good-looking bike, but the question we have to figure out, is it faster than the baby cheetah? Let's go find out. Are you ready? Let's go then. Down the hill we go. Bottom of the hill, around the property, back up to the power lines. She's already cheating over there, folks. She's cheating. She's done cut off half the course. I gotta slow down going around that hill and the curve here. Let's see what it does up a hill. Well, it maintains its speed pretty good. 14, 15 miles an hour coming back up a hill. Oh, she's distracted over there. She's distracted. Y'all disregard my garden and the high grass. I need to mow today. Oh, we're gonna win. Oh, we're gonna win. She got distracted. Boy, that was good right there. 23 miles an hour right there on the straightaway. And I ain't even going super fast because I ain't got a lot of room to run here. What do you think about it, dog? You got beat. You got distracted by them squirrels over there and you got beat, you dog. The baby cheetah goes down. I paid them squirrels. You don't know it, dog. I paid them squirrels off to distract you. Well, good girl. You shake? Shake? Oh, good girl. That's good sportsmanship right there. Yeah, you shake the victor's hand. Yeah, good girl. See, she ain't a sore loser after all, y'all. I'm teaching her some manners, but she did get beat. Y'all saw it happen live on video here. But this is, again, the A-Pass M1 Pro bike. It handled well. It's got some speed to it. Did pretty good coming up the hill there in my yard. So I'd recommend checking it out, y'all. apassbike.com. I'll have a link down in the video description along with discount code and all of that stuff. So again, shout out to A-Pass Bike for sponsoring this video and sending me and Daphne this bike. We love getting these bikes, so thank y'all so much. I'll see you in the next video.